Alright, so there is nothing more irritating than realizing that the video that I shot earlier today was not recording. So I apologize for that. This video is basically what's going on throughout my day. I explained that I was going to go do my ACLS training today, and that did happen, but I am going to be answering a lot of the questions that you guys had for me. So besides that, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Y'all take care, and I'll talk to you again at the end of this video. Alright, before I shower, I want to answer this question. This question was asked by Shannon Poe. Chest compressions, by the way, not chest compulsions. So when you do chest compressions, how many seconds do you wait till you do more for adults and they're having trouble breathing or can't breathe and you want them to breathe again? And how do you remember how many seconds for that? Nice video, dude. So this is by the American Heart Association. You do 30 to 2 chest compressions, and optimally you want at least 100 chest compressions, so you have to be pressing fast. So the depth that you should be pressing on the chest will be about 2 inches. Now when you start compressing on that chest, and I've done this time and time again, you're gonna feel the rib cage break. And man, it's not a good feeling to remember, but you're pressing at least 2 inches deep. And this right here, you're doing 30 compressions, 2-inch compressions, and then from there you give 2 breaths. So breathe, breathe, and then get back to compressions. I hope that answers your question. So this next question comes from Connie Simplang Pinay. It says, do you do some paperwork or pretty much clinical stuff for your patients? I would love to work on the floor when I get busy all the time with clinical stuff. So I work a lot with the patient, especially in my field where it's very task related. ICU is very task related, so a lot of things that you should already have mastered is your time management, or what they teach you is time management. So in between your patient care, in between your tasky things, and in between like line changes, you should always be considering the fact that you should be charting as you go. This is something that I do. This is what's helped me with my charting and my time management, is to get your first initial chart and assessment done as soon as possible, because when you start to get behind, you will have your first assessment done, and it's so much easier to just go back and make the changes that you need for your next assessment. Hope that answers your question. I am almost ready, and I have time for another question. Yeah, there's about 3 more questions, and kind of want to spread it evenly, so I do have I do have time for one more question, and this question comes from Fuzzy Slippers. Fuzzy Slipper asks, yo, what agency did you go through for this assignment? Thanks. The agency that I went through was an agency that one of my friends used. And the only reason why I chose this agency was because she's been traveling for about 8 years already. Sometimes the things that you read online are very misconstrued and are taken out of proportion with how people talk about certain agencies. And it's always a great thing to talk to another person, so therefore you get a basic understanding of what they went through and what they enjoyed or what they liked about a certain agency. Now, the agency that I went through is called American Healthcare Mobile. Under American Healthcare Mobile, there are other agencies or sub-agencies called Nurse's Choice, Prescription RN. Now, these agencies are called umbrella agencies, which fall under the main name, American Healthcare Mobile. Her recruiters have been nothing but nice to me. And I do understand that for those who do this for a living, it will become a career, okay? Your first assignment may not be the best, but the money comes with the assignments. As the more that you do, the more that you get used to what you do, the more that you pick the harder assignments, the better assignments, the more you will get paid. I hope that answers your question. So let's head out. I gotta be there before 9 Saturday, so the traffic shouldn't be that bad. You guys like my hair? Okay, looks a lot better than yesterday. So I picked up some new wax. I hope, this is the one that my friend uses, and I used it before and it felt like it's holding it better. So we're heading out to Pasadena right now. It's about 7:41, and hopefully we get there on time. My apartment's a mess. Gotta clean it a little bit later. But for now, let's head out. Let's get there. Pasadena's a minute away. I say a minute, probably like 25 minutes. So anyone who's watching this that's a healthcare worker, you guys understand when it comes to like your BLS and ACLS certifications, it's a hassle to keep getting renewed every 2 years because that 2 years goes by quick. We are in the area, I just don't know where the building's at. Once we find the building, I can get something to eat. I found it and I walked by it 3 times. So right now, I am just getting some breakfast. I decided to go on Mexican for breakfast. Ooh, man, their breakfast burrito. I just finished up my ACLS. I only got 3 answers wrong. I literally just guessed my way through the whole exam and I got 3 wrong. But yeah, check them out. This is called Code 3. This is out in Pasadena. I'll leave a link down below with like the information if you ever need a really quick ACLS or BLS course. I think I have time to answer one question. Angelica Medina asks, "Hi Genesis, just wanted to say I love all your videos so far and the work you're putting into editing them. I started college and aspire to be a RN, specifically a travel nurse. Not sure what specialty yet, but do you have any advice for those starting in or on their nursing education and tips to applying to nursing school, etc.? As early as you are in your stage as a nurse or an aspiring nurse, the best thing you can do is start getting really familiar with the anatomy and physiology of a person. If you could figure out the systems, here's the biggest tip. If you could figure out neurosystem, cardiovascular, pulmonary, GI, GU, and the integumentary system, then you will do great in nursing school. As for nursing, like to get into nursing, the best thing you can do is start basically getting really familiar with like questions, how they ask questions, and just overall getting familiar with subjective information that you need to memorize. Decided to get some food right now. Headed out to Glendale. One more question here. 1 second. So this last question comes from Jason Chan, and he asks, "Hi, I am a male pre-nursing student in the community college. I am about to transfer next fall. I have a few questions I want to ask. How hard was it to get into nursing school? What was your GPA? Did you work in any patient caring job before nursing school?" Now, I'm a very different case. I went to school in the Philippines so I could avoid student loans, and I was accepted into University of Fresno and also UCLA, but I skipped all that, so therefore I could get out of debt. But I can answer you this, is that from what I understand here in the States, nursing school it's not hard to get into. You have to be very vigilant with your grades and also be very willing to answer appropriate questions when asked why you want to do nursing. Now, remember, nursing is not about money. Nursing will always be about caring for people. Now, if you could display that kind of that kind of personality when you are actually interviewing to get into nursing school, one thing you have to answer to them is why nursing? And that's something I want to ask you. Why nursing? And I'll explain to you in the next video I do why I do nursing. And as for GPA, believe it or not, I was a C average student in high school. But one thing you can do to prepare, again, this goes back to my last answer to the previous question, is that start with the human sciences, kind of work your way from there, is kind of understanding how the body works and understanding how the systems work. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for getting up to this point. If you guys enjoyed this Q&A, give it a thumbs up, man. I want you to understand that your thumbs up and your support mean a lot to me, because this channel is starting to grow more than I am anticipating, because let's just say I think I know what I'm going to do with this channel now, and of course I'm going to continue to do fitness, but I also want to inspire people to continue with nursing, continue with what you want to do. And if you are questioning whether or not you should do nursing, don't question, okay? Do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Anyways, today was a great day, and I want to do more like this. And if you guys do want to see more, let's get this video. Alright, I'm going to challenge you guys. This is a challenge. Let's see how strong my support is on this channel. Let's get this video to 60 likes. Alright? If y'all could do 60 likes, I guarantee you I will produce another video in nursing just for you guys. And you guys hit the 50 like mark on the last video, so I appreciate that. If this gets 60 likes, I promise you I'm going to guarantee. Just do it. Y'all take care. Peace.